Outside. Is that the wreck?
He gon' make you say, I'ma make you say, ah!
Yo, I'm not sure. It's very hard to tell.
What's up, y'all? Tyrese Halliburton here with Eric from NBA 2K to guide you through this year's City. The City in NBA 2K26 is driven by hoops with a more accessible and competitive layout to keep you on the court more often. Now let's get to it.
All new city.
In NBA 2K26, the city is even more accessible
Proving
and
Grounds
convenient,
back.
making it easier to visit points of interest and, most importantly, get on the court faster. The first thing you'll notice when entering the city is how buttery smooth and fluid the movement and camera panning feels. For the first time, we are now running at 60 frames per second citywide on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X consoles. Based entirely on community feedback, the city also received new lighting improvements, including a fixed time of day that will reduce harsh shadows and sunlight when playing games outdoors in places like the park. This year, the city features an open-air plaza with a Gatorade training facility, event center, arena, and other locations all within walking distance.
Oh, that's so good.
Rec,
City
proving
smaller.
grounds, swags, and more line the perimeter of the city, making it easy to go door to door to play.
They got a leaderboard on everything. That's good.
Arenas. Not only is it easier and faster to get on the court, but with the new swap build feature, you no longer need to leave the city in order to swap between your My Players.
Oh, that's
Seamlessly
clutch.
change to another build best suited to what your squad needs, right on the spot.
Oh
NBA 2K26
my
builds
God.
on 2K25's goal of a more intimate and accessible world. You can see just about every
You
area
can
in the city, no
swap
matter where you are
builds.
standing, and very quickly go from one place to another. Long a defining feature of NBA 2K, parks are back in NBA 2K26 with bold new features to make every season and even every day a new experience. Parks in NBA 2K26 have been designed with a more natural and grounded feel for a more realistic aesthetic, typical of what you'd see in a real-life environment. Access the park in 2K26 by entering the giant rotating basketball that not only serves as the centerpiece of the city, but also as your gateway to a new location featuring stunning courts. Every 6 weeks at the start of a new season, a different park environment will be introduced.
Interesting.
Along with a number of new original designs, you will also find yourself playing in complete HD remasters of all of our iconic NBA 2K16
They bringing back
parks.
every
Season
single
1's
park?
is a brand new locale called
Oh
Skyline
my
Park.
God.
Set in a magnificent urban environment, Skyline Park captures the essence of hooping and competing on your favorite neighborhood.
Yo,
courts.
Brian,
Team
what up,
with
brother?
Your friends and visit the park to start competing
This
for
is
bragging
amazing.
rights and big rewards.
So they're gonna have pretty much one park, meaning that everyone's gonna be able to play. I wonder if they're gonna have
support our complete
affiliations.
redesign of parks, we've also added park MVPs, streak setters, and streak breakers to make things a little more
Streak
interesting
setters
and
and
a lot
streak
more
breakers.
competitive. Park MVPs, the top rep player in each park.
Oh no,
will be
your
marked
boy
with
might
a
be
Park
hooping in the
MVP
park
icon,
again.
visible above their head and also in the bird's eye view of the courts so you can easily spot where they are playing. Playing against the Park MVP can be a very rewarding experience. If you can defeat the Park MVP, you'll earn 5x rep and 5x VC for that game.
5x
the Park
rep?
MVP bonus is earnable every 3 hours, so get out there and chase them
Every
down.
3
Streak
hours?
setters, etch
Yo.
your greatness in the park by setting the longest win streak for a court in the current season. The players with the longest streak on each court will have their names spotlighted right on the court for all to see. On the
Yo.
flip side, the all-new Streak Breakers feature will reward you with VC for ending another team's active win streak.
20,000
The longer your
VC
opponent's
for
streak,
breaking the
more
streak?
VC you'll earn for snapping it. There's no limit to how many Streak Breaker bonuses you can earn in a day. So get out there and chase those big streaks. Lastly,
Bruh, they
all
making it to
park
where
games in
everybody's
NBA
gonna come to the park.
2K26 will give you a 25% rep bonus all year long for all games played. Come celebrate the revamped park
What?
experience with us, and we'll
Oh,
see you
they
out
bringing
there.
park back. Yo, that's crazy. All right.
In NBA 2K26, we've replaced affiliations in favor of a more custom, community-driven approach with an all-new feature called
Cruise. No
is
more
a feature
affiliation.
where you can team up with your friends and community members to earn great rewards. Simply play games or work with your crew to complete weekly goals that help you rise through the ranks of all 30 crew levels, earning rewards in the process. You can unlock custom branded
Dang.
crew clothing featuring your own uploaded crew logo, VC and rep bonuses,
Free skill
unlimited
boost?
boosts, max +1 badge perks, and yes, even cap breakers.
Bro, I
Those
gotta
can
quit
be
my
exclusive
job.
to
I
you
gotta
and your
I gotta
friends
play
if you
this.
want, or You can grow your crew to a
24/7.
maximum of 50 players. Crews offer flexibility and a creative outlet for everyone. Your gamer plate will allow others to see which crew you are representing, your crew logo, and your crew level to show
The
off
crew
your
logo
progress.
and the crew
Gather your
level?
crew and keep an eye on the crew leaderboard to see who is truly running the city.
Oh, that's fire.
Challenges are a
I
new
know.
feature in NBA 2K26 that offer a
I
great
think
way
so,
to both
Sean.
learn what the city has to offer as well as, well, challenge you to see what heights you can reach. Complete beginner, daily, seasonal, and lifetime challenges to earn VC, rep bonuses, exclusive cosmetics you can't get anywhere else, and yes, cap breakers. All
Cap
you have to do is
breakers?
play, and the rewards will start flowing your way
Yo,
as you rack
5
up
million
stats
VC?
and wins.
Yo, hold on,
Keeping the
hold on.
competitive theme going, we've added leaderboards all around the city so everyone can keep an eye on where they rank. In 2K26, there
I'm
are
gonna have to
new
watch
types
this
of
back.
leaderboards to track your accomplishments. These include modes, geo-rank, and crews. Mode leaderboards focus on the players with the most wins in the park, theater, the rec, proving grounds,
Most
starting
wins.
five, and ante up. You can also view your own rank on these leaderboards to see how well
Hey,
you measure up against the
statues?
competition. These leaderboards are updated daily, and the #1 ranked player in each mode will have a giant 12-foot statue of their My Player.
A
built right
giant
outside of
12-foot
that mode's
statue?
building.
Oh, but it's
Geo-rank
every day.
leaderboards celebrate the most victorious players across the globe and allow you
I gotta-
to filter
I gotta
by
get on
different
there.
geographical regions,
Nah,
including
that's
all
it.
50 U.S. states. If you
I'm
are
gonna
one
have
of
to
the
work
top
from
players in any region of the world, you
till
will get
12,
a custom
and
show
then
off
from
flare
12 to
shown
10
during
play.
your pre-game intros. If you are the number 23 player in California or the number 7 player in France, everyone is going to know your name. So get out there and rep your home.
That's fire. Okay, I'm liking this.
Pro-Am Summit is a new experience in NBA 2K26 that offers true, competitive,
Pro-Am
tournament-based team
Summit?
play. Twice a season, try your luck in the Pro-Am Summit and enter 3v3 and 5v5 tournaments to compete for
Tournaments?
citywide recognition and some
What?
awesome rewards. The Pro-Am Summit will take place every 3 weeks with competitive play happening
Every
on
3
Saturday
weeks.
and Sunday of Summit weekends. To qualify, all your team needs to do is play 10 Pro-Am games together in the weeks leading up to the next Summit.
10 Pro-Am
During
games
Summit
in the week
weekend,
leading together.
Each game your team plays is scored based on the outcome and your performances. The Pro-Am Summit leaderboard ranks each team by the sum of your 5 highest game scores for that weekend. The top 5, top 10, and top 100 teams will each receive elite rewards fit for the best
What?
organized teams in the city.
Yo,
Come
this is
basketball
fire.
royalty in the new Street Kings game mode. Last year, Street Ball featured 3 courts spread out across the
Make sure you
city.
like the
But
stream
this
if you
year,
haven't
we
liked the
have
stream yet.
centrally located the courts into one convenient
Oh
new
my
location with
God.
lots of new features. Play solo or link up with 2 friends to challenge skilled CPU bosses. This
Okay, so
all-in-one
this is
approach
like-
features
this
a
is
more
like the,
cohesive look and feel with 3 very distinct and very
Where you
cool
play the AI,
courts to
grind
play on.
badges and
Street
joint.
Kings is a great way to level up your My Player and earn 40 levels of rewards that will give you a truly unique look out in the city. Upgrade your badges, test out new animations, and sharpen your skills on the Street Kings courts.
That's nice.
The city is the home of basketball, but your My Court is your dedicated space to work on your
Yo,
game.
I heard they
Choose
made
new
the
drill
My Court
options,
full
practice your
court
free throws, catch alley-oops,
without changing the
perfect
camera.
putback dunk timing, or freestyle to master all of the gameplay controls. For more focused practice, visit Learn2K to improve your game with new additions that will make you a better player. Your My Court
Come on.
features new customization options that allow you to put your own stamp on the design. This year, you can customize the court floor with pre-designed floors earned through rewards, or you can even use the full court editor to design your own floor. Control every detail from the wood colors, line colors,
Yo.
logos, even the basket stanchion design itself can be customized to complete your look. It's been fun chatting about the new features and city improvements.
Appreciate you guys stopping by to
This
kick
a
it
lot.
with me and Eric in the
This is
city.
a lot.
When NBA 2K26
I need to take the day off
drops
today
on September 5th,
just to cover
y'all
this.
know where to find me. Can't wait to see you on the court, and I'll be ready for all the smoke. Pre-order NBA 2K26 Superstar or Leave No Doubt Edition.
Yo.
Gain up to 7 days of early access.
Yo,
Grab your crew and start competing in the
yo,
city.
that's crazy.
Chat. Listen, man. I'm seeing W's
They
in the
fired
chat.
everyone from 2K25
Everything. I had the
Facts.
same exact reaction all of y'all
Yo.
had, bro. Might have to go in and say, man, Park might be back. I think
Park might be
is
back. It
baby.
is back.
It's time, man. I
Might
think
not
this
play
is gonna
nothing
be a
else.
fun year for Park, for everybody that loves to play in the Park. You are heavily incentivized to play there. So I'm excited, man. I'm ready.
You know, after I first saw this year's city myself, I was like, I cannot wait to
This
show
is
everybody what it
crazy.
looks like, all the features and all that. You know, some of you may remember a few weeks back on the roadmap stream, we talked about how your feedback on the city and the parks was heard. And hopefully today you
I'm
finally get
playing
to see the
everything,
new
right?
park environment.
Yo,
And it is not just one, but multiple parks. And hopefully you feel that we kept our promise there. But really, this city, as you can tell, it's really all about hoops. So I'm excited for it. And Stacks, I think we should take the chat for all the details one by one so that everyone just has time to kind of understand what they just saw. So I'm ready if you are.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir. So
crazy.
let's start out with the city itself, man. I mean, it looked beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It looked lively. You know what I'm saying? We've seen some grass out there. How does it look and feel, man?
Yes, there is a lot of grass in that park. Well, I think this city's the perfect size, and it is not like this huge area anymore.
Thank
The
you.
city doesn't have a ton of streets, turns, big buildings, and the dev team really implemented a lot of that feedback into making this
Thank
city
you.
as accessible as possible, even more so than last year's. So when you load up into the city, you're kind of surrounded by this plaza, and as you turn
Okay.
around, you can see pretty much anywhere you want to go, right? Any of the main modes you want to play, your My Court, the NBA Arena,
Beautiful.
everything is kind of right there on that plaza. So you can really get into the games more quickly.
It's nobody really
But the
care
other
about
thing you'll
walking
notice
the
right
city.
away is how smooth everything feels. We're
The
not
game
saying
should be
smooth just
smooth.
because we love saying things are smooth. As you heard the dev team explain, if you are playing on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X and S, the city is now running on 60 frames.
You
per
would
second.
come out of the tunnel
So,
on
I'm not gonna get
2K25
too
and be
technical,
lagging and
but,
frozen.
You know, if you think about a video as essentially
Not even
a
in the
flip
game.
book of pictures, the faster you're flipping through the pictures, the smoother your video is going to look, right? So we have doubled that in the city to be 60
Can't believe we were
frames per
playing on
second.
30 frames per
When you're
second
walking
before.
around, when you're panning the
25 years
camera
in.
around, using your right stick, it all is going to feel and look much, much more fluid. And it's something that eventually you'll get accustomed to and it'll be normal to you. But the first time you go into this year's city, you know, after playing 2K25 and any city before that, you will definitely notice that upgrade. So Stacks, that's,
Interesting.
you know, visually, like the look and feel of the city, I think is great this year.
Yeah, man. I think so too. Looked beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Love the 60 frames out there, man. I think it's going to be a good year. Next up, let's talk about seasonal parks. All right, y'all know
Seasonal
your
parks.
boy
This is- I'm
has
excited
been
about
playing
this.
park since 2K14, man. Tell me more, Evan. We need the info.
Yeah, well, look, if you're like me and Stacks, you probably have very good memories playing in the park over 10 years ago. And as the years have gone on, the park evolved from a place to play pickup games to the neighborhood. And then now it became the city in the last few years. But as you all just heard, so many of this year's upgrades are about bringing that excitement back to the park. So that's giving it more love, implementing your feedback.
We
and
needed that.
the way you get there this year is at the center of
park
the city.
died last year.
There is this rotating reflective basketball. That's where you enter to play in the park. But before you enter, you may notice that right above the entrance, it did say that the park is going to have a 25% rep bonus. And there are no tricks there. We want to make that clear. That means all park games
25.
do help you rep up faster. And, you know, as you rep up faster, you're going to earn rewards like cap breakers and VC and a lot more that we're not going to spoil today. But there is a 25% rep bonus. And if that wasn't enough, of course, you saw that there is going to be a different park environment every single season. So
Wow.
Season 1's park is the one you saw the most in the trailer, and that is called Skyline Park. And it's a really
Skyline
beautiful
Park.
design that really feels like going to a park near your house or maybe somewhere in your neighborhood. Lots of green grass. I know that's funny to say, but everybody's been asking for a lot more greenery, and that park definitely has a lot more greenery. And the dev team did give the city a fixed time of day. We mentioned this a few weeks back as well. So that means
Thank
the
you.
sun is not moving around. And the
Huh.
benefit of that for you guys is that it means lighting improvements that are not going to have as many super dark shadows or super bright like sunlight
Good.
spots that are on the court that many of you had said made it hard to see sometimes. But beyond that, every 6 weeks, there is going to be a different park. These little
This is gonna
glimpses
make
you
the
see, here,
park
we're playing them on a
be
loop because
full
they
of
go by
people.
really quick. And we want you to be able to see these parks because they're really, really nice. We have new ones like Hamilton Station and City Heights. They look amazing. And then, of course, our dev team is also bringing back all 4 of your favorite My Parks from 2K16. And for me personally, at least, I have to say, I've always felt that the 2K16 parks were the most
Yo,
memorable
they're
ones
bringing
we
back
have.
River
And
City,
back then, I joined Sunset.
Old
So I mainly
Town,
played in the Sunset Beach Park, the Big Fish Tank.
Yo,
But now I'm excited that, you know,
The
every season I
Chain
get to play in the other
Nets.
ones as well. So I get to go to Old Town, I get to go to Rivet as well. But Stacks, I forget.
it's a
What
new
affiliation
park
were
every
you
season. It's
back
smart.
in like 10
Yeah,
years ago, essentially?
Back then, I was rocking with Rivet, man. I love the chain nets, man. Anybody that know Rivet know about
The
those
chain nets, yeah.
It was amazing. But looking at the newest one we got, first one, man, seeing grass, man, that to me was probably the first thing I noticed. Like, yo, we really got grass out here. It looks crazy, and like I was saying, I feel like it definitely gives like the feel and the vibe of like just your local neighborhood
Yeah.
park. I was looking at some of the details. They had like a bathroom.
I
back
just
there,
wish they still would
the
do
bleachers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's
matchmaking for
backpack,
the park
shoes sitting
Yep.
next to the bleachers too. Like it gives like the full immersion of,
just to
like,
get
you
games
actually have the
faster.
local neighborhood.
You're still gonna have to sit on
Anyway,
the dots.
More about the park.
Exactly.
Let's talk about park MVPs. Let's get it.
Yeah. So in the past, we've always displayed the top rep player, like in the current park server you're in, right? It's always been on the bird's eye view map, but it was really just to show off. But now that person is going to be designated as the MVP of the park. And
Okay.
they get an MVP logo that is going to show both above their head as they walk around, but also when you're in bird's eye view, you can kind of see where they are on the map.
Interesting.
And the reason this person is called out for everybody to find them is that if you beat them, you will get 5 times rep and 5 times the amount of VC for that
Bruh.
game. That is a lot. of rep
5
and VC.
times rep.
And you can do that once every 3 hours. So if you are the MVP, hopefully you can defend your crown. There are going to be people coming after you. And if you're not the MVP, I do encourage you to go try and hunt them down, because if I see Stacks is the MVP,
You
at
know
any
what they're
point,
doing here,
we put up
right?
later
Like the
this
top
week,
creators
if he'll
that
be there, but
typically
if
are
he is the
running up
MVP at any of
streaks
the
of
parks I'm
50,
in,
100.
I am going to recruit a few creators. to
people
help
be
me
running
take them
from
down
them.
so that I can get some VC and some rep, and we'll see what
So
happens.
now it's going to make it
But
to where they
Stacks,
can
yeah,
go on longer
I hope
streaks and have
you
more
are the
and more
park
people, because
MVP
there's a
at one park
massive
this
incentive
Friday. We'll see what happens,
to,
and then I'm going to come
um,
find you.
take them off the
That's
streak.
sad. I thought you would want to team up with me, but
Wow.
instead you want to take me down.
I see what they're doing.
Moving forward, man.
I'm
next
sorry.
Up, yeah, we talked a lot about breaking streaks, Evan. Let's talk a little bit more in depth about what you actually get for breaking these streaks.
Of course. And by the way, I see some people in the chat saying they got me stacked, so I think I'm going to have enough backup to help take you down. But yeah, so
Streak
going on win
setters.
streaks, you know, that's always been a key part of playing in the park, and we do want to celebrate that. So if you set the longest win streak for a court in the current season, your name is going to get spotlighted on a sign. There we go, right next to the court. That tells you, you know, who was it and how long the streak record was on that court, so that you can take over that court. You know, that's your court now, for now, until somebody else surpasses your streak.
Mm,
But on the flip side, you heard Eric in the video, he talked about streak breakers. And this is really awesome because this encourages you to go break active winning streaks around the park. And if you do, you will earn bonus VC. And these start at breaking 5-game win streaks. And then the longer your opponent's streak is, the more VC you can earn for snapping that streak. And once a streak is 20 wins in a row or more, every single win after that is 1,000 VC on the bonus that you would get for breaking it. So
bruh.
just to be super clear, that means if you are the one to break a 30-game win streak, you will get a 30,000 VC bonus. for that
Yo,
game. And there is no limit to how many streaks you can break. So if
There's
you
no
wanna be a
limit?
disruptor that goes around the park, finds all the people with the highest streaks to try to go play them and break their
Bruh.
streak, you may be earning yourself a lot of VC. So that could be.
I'm going to
could
have
be the move.
to adjust my
But,
schedule. I'm
you
going to
know,
have to
that's
figure
what's
this
new in
out.
the park. I hope that you guys feel this brings
I
energy
have to wake
back
up
to
at
the
3
park.
a.m. I'm not
It's
going to hold
rewarding,
you.
and plus it just looks better too. And it's really fun to play. So Stacks and I will definitely be seeing you there. We are going to be playing that on stream either this Friday or next Friday. We are going to see you there in the park.
That's crazy.
Can't lie, Evan. Park, man, the park sounded lit. This sounds like it's gonna be a really great year for park. All of the
Yo.
park heads that have been playing 2K these last few years, this is your time to shine, man. Park content, I think, is gonna be at an all new high this year. Now I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing what the community can do with it. Moving forward, we're gonna talk about Cruise. Speaking of Cruise, Evan,
Yeah, this
trying
was
to
interesting.
assemble one. Let's get a little bit more detail about Cruise.
Yeah, so we've had a crew mode in NBA 2K
They're trying to keep us
before,
on the
but
game
we
all
just want to
day.
make it clear that this is not the same thing. Although I think that might have been obvious as you heard about it, but this is an all-new feature for 2K26, and it is really about letting you bring your friends together to form your own affiliation, kind of. So you can have a small group. It could just be you and your usual squad mates that form a crew, but you can also have a bigger crew that goes up to 50 players. And yes, if you are in a crew, you can pick a name, a
It's like a
logo,
guild.
colors, all that good stuff for your crew. That does show up on your gamer plate underneath your feet to show off which of the crews that you're representing. So that's kind of the menu that you saw there. It was really quick in
Interesting.
the
So you're
trailer.
gonna
We
want to
wanna
have
make sure
50
you guys saw
people
this,
in there,
and
so that way you
can
guys
customize
rack more of the rewards
and
faster.
crews, of course, do have rewards. So
Interesting.
as you play games, you can complete weekly goals
Gotta
together,
make a GHA.
and you will level up.
GHA
You
crew.
earn 30 levels.
You guys are watching
crew
for the first time.
rewards
Make sure you tap into the
that,
Discord.
include custom clothing.
You're
with
gonna
your
want
crew
help with your
logos.
builds and find people
Then,
to
of
play
course,
with.
there are some gameplay rewards. So there are cap breakers. There is a max +1 badge perk. You can see some of these here. There is a VC or rep bonus multiplier
Unlock
that
to gain a
activates when your
competitive
crew plays
must be a
together.
crew member for
There's
7
unlimited
days.
boosts, and there is much more. Like I said, there's 30
Yo.
of these, and we're not going to spoil all of them, but there is much more that we're going to let
That's
you go
crazy.
see on your own. So Staxy, I'm going to change things around a little bit now. I need these rewards, and I will need you to let me into your crew, and you better not act like you don't know me when I ask you for an invite. And chat, we'll
I'm
see
gonna
if
need you to
Stax lets
use
me in,
your
'cause if he
excessive
doesn't, I'm going to
time
start
on
my
the
own
game
crew,
to
and I'm
get
gonna-
extra
I'm gonna
VC, so we spend
recruit
less
a bunch
money.
of people to help
Right.
me out because I need to get
Agreed.
these 30 levels of rewards. But Stax, hopefully you let
Agreed.
me into your crew. Hopefully we
Yeah, but
know
I'm
each
gonna
other
have to
pretty
think
well
about
now.
it, man.
Hopefully you let me into your crew.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to think about it, man, because you was just trying to assemble a whole squad of
I already
people
put
from the chat
aside
to come get me.
$33,000
I'ma
for
think- I'ma have to
2K
take a
for
couple days to sleep on that, and then I'll get
2K26.
back
So
to you.
if
If
I
I'm
can
in
cut
your
that
crew, I
down,
won't do that
down,
to you.
down,
If I'm in your
we should
crew,
be
I'll
good.
be on your side. But anyways,
All right. Okay, with that being said, man, next we got some new leaderboards. I've seen a lot of cool things going on with the leaderboards. Things
Oh,
like
the
that,
leadoarboards.
Evan.
This
So
is
let's get a
good.
little bit more details
This
about
is
that.
good, yo. Look,
yeah, we can
must
slow
have
this
brought
one down.
somebody into this
We
gacha
do want to
games.
celebrate your accomplishments throughout the city. So there are different types of leaderboards that track wins. And the first one is mode leaderboards. It's just like it sounds. These spotlight the players with the most wins into different modes like park, theater, rec, proving grounds, triple threat park, starting 5, ante up. They'll have these little leaderboards right outside the entrance that show the people who have the most wins. And one of the coolest parts about these leaderboards is something that we actually talked about on the roadmap stream a couple weeks back,
They
which is
reset.
that the leaderboards update daily, and then the #1 ranked player gets a big 12-foot
That's
statue of
crazy.
themselves outside
Every
of that mode's
day.
building. And back then, a couple weeks
Every
back,
day.
we couldn't show this off just yet, but now you can see it. I think it looks awesome. So this player here in this example has the most wins in the park. Every time somebody walks in, right outside that big reflective ball, when they walk in, they are going to see this person right outside the entrance, kind of flexing on them. So
That's
I think
good.
this is really cool.
That's good.
But we also do have new geo rank leaderboards, and just like the name sounds again, these are based on different geographical regions. So you can look to see where you're ranked in. Maybe you're in the United States and you're not ranked that high in the entire country,
Interesting.
but maybe you're in Minnesota, and actually in Minnesota you happen to be a top 10.
Dom,
ranked
what's good,
player,
brother?
Something like that. And this does get shown off
This
on your
is
name
crazy.
or by your name during pregame intros. So
Trying to
we
keep
want
us
you
in
to
the
all
park.
be able to rep your homes as well as
Listen.
you're playing throughout the city. The last type of leaderboard is crew leaderboards,
Might be
which are
time.
again, they're based on wins to see which crews are the most dominant ones in the city, racking up wins in the different modes. But that's a recap of the new leaderboards.
It's a lot
Hopefully
of
now that we slowed
process.
it down, they make more sense to everybody.
It's a lot.
To help you track your wins and who's on top of the leaderboard.
See, me, I'm gonna need one of those statues, man. I'm gonna have to get out there, start
And the
grinding a little bit.
statues and everything
Statue
that they
in front
got
of the
going
building, I'm
on
not
is
gonna lie.
crazy.
I need one of those eventually. We try to get one. I'm gonna see. Moving forward, we got the Pro-Am Summit.
The Pro-Am
Get it.
Summit is fire too.
Yeah, so
But it is 3v3.
Pro-Am, that is the place to go in the
So
city
it's gonna be
if
fire.
you want to form an organized team and play competitive matchups. So if you're new to NBA 2K, you didn't know that is what Pro-Am and what that mode is. And the dev team has built on that with this new Pro-Am Summit. It's 3v3 tournaments and 5v5 tournaments. That
Oh,
happen
5v5
every
as
3
well.
Weekends, meaning the first
Every
one
3
is going to be
weekends.
around the second half of September. So if your team plays 10 Pro-Am games together in the 3 weeks leading up to each Pro-Am Summit, that is how you qualify to play in that weekend. And as you
Yeah, this is
play,
gonna be good.
after every game, you will get a game score for your performance. and the high score of your top 5 performances will be added together on the leaderboard. And at the end of the summit weekend, the top teams will each get very, very nice rewards to show off that you won. For bragging rights, some things like skill boosts as well. There are rewards there for winning the Pro-Am Summit as well. So if you have a team of 3s or 5s that you run with all the time, it is very easy to form a Pro-Am team. Just make sure you're playing in there in the 3 weeks leading up to each summit, and then you'll be able to participate on these Pro-Am Summit weekends.
Perfect. I also seen that Proving Grounds is making a return. Let's get to that too, Evan.
Proving Grounds back. Okay.
Yeah, well, first off, Proving Grounds just looks great. Some of you may have seen the new logo and the collectible pins that we gave out at Community Day. Just want to plug that again. But we are, we're not in the Coliseum anymore. We're in like a sort of like a part boxing ring, part basketball court. That's how I would describe it, at least. So there is a new environment.
And
there is a full crowd watching these games as well. And the other thing we want to mention about Proving Grounds is that the end of the season rewards for the top ranked players has been updated. So you still get the animated banner to show off. But if you are top ranked at the end of the season, you will also now get 100,000 VC. And on top of that, you will get permanent unlimited skill boosts in one of the categories. And that category is going to rotate each season, so that if you do get top ranked in multiple seasons, you are getting a new reward as well. So we're trying to make sure that there is more to play for to be top ranked in Proving Grounds, on top of just being able to play in that really
you had to be selective of what mode you trying to grind.
All right. Next up, this is something that I saw was new.
Might have to do it in shifts.
I saw this while looking at the trailer. Very interested into what this could be.
Yeah. So as they explained, it is the evolution of Street Ball. A lot of you really love Street Ball, right? The courts, the environments, they're always some of the best looking ones in the city since we introduced Street Ball.
I'm glad I know
it's
this
also
now.
Just some great way to get some park style games in against the CPU. So you can practice, you can grind your badges. Maybe you just need a break playing against other humans. Street Ball is always there, and many of you really love that. And last year, there were 3 different Street Ball courts that were on like 3 different corners of the city. But this year, it is all part of Street Kings. You can either go there yourself, or you can grab 2 buddies. I can grab Stacks and go in, and we can do co-op against the different bosses in the Street Kings mode.
Just like how they just
wouldn't be Street Kings if
everything.
you didn't get some really unique rewards. And me personally, I think these are some of the most unique and visually cool rewards that I have seen so far.
A Shaq
if you
big
pay close
head?
attention to the video, you may see one of the rewards I'm talking about. It's like a bobblehead of Shaq that I thought was really cool when I first saw that. So that many other rewards are going to be there to earn in Street Kings. For everybody who has loved Street Ball, I'm pretty sure you're going to like Street Kings as well.
Dang, they went nuts. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man, Street Kings look fire. I'm going to definitely need the Shaq joint and any other stuff that's coming as well when it comes to Street Kings. Next up, we got challenges. There's new beginner, lifetime, and daily challenges now.
Bro, you can get +1s and everything.
So
it's cap breakers and everything.
Just for you, by the way.
Yes, they are just for me. But these challenges are really about more things to do and more rewards to earn. That's the easiest way to summarize it. And there are 4 categories. So as Stacks mentioned, we've got beginner, daily, seasonal, and lifetime. And the beginner challenges, they are really for your first time in the city. So you'll check out the different game modes, go to your My Court and things like that. And even if you do know the game, see, Stacks is saying they are for me, but I'm going to do them because even if you do know the game, it is worth doing just to kind of familiarize yourself with everything in the city because it is different each year. So it is nice to do these beginner challenges just to kind of get a little tour of everything going on. But then we do have daily challenges. And these are 3 very quick challenges that you can complete in probably a game or 2 most of the time, to be honest. And if
that means they trying to tell us that
we'll
making a player is going to be 500,000.
On top of that, if you have the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame Pass during the year, you get some additional bonus VC as well.
I'm giving you more chances for VC,
all your daily challenges. So every day you go in, there are 3 new challenges that you could do. You can get double rep for an hour, and if you have the season pass, the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame Pass, you could get some extra VC on top of that as well. The next one is lifetime challenges. And this is where the rewards get even better because
these are good.
You can earn VC, cap breakers, you can get Dash 2K shoes that makes you run faster. And there's also cosmetics that you can wear, not just
200 plus run speed,
but also in modes with uniform, like the rec and cosmetics that you can wear in those modes as well. So there is a lot of good stuff here. There are 300 of these milestones.
Facts.
And as the name suggests, these do last for the lifetime of NBA 2K26. They don't reset. And honestly, I think many of you are just going to be playing and naturally unlocking many of these rewards passively, especially at the beginning. So hopefully you all find this to be a rewarding new feature. There's cap breakers and many rewards that I know you guys love in these lifetime challenges.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving forward, Evan, I feel like this might be one of the most slept on additions here. You have the swap build feature.
This
and
is
I will
fire.
say this was definitely
The
needed.
swap build.
There's always somebody pulling up.
This is
You
clutch.
hop on the play, pulling up with the wrong build by mistake.
Because man, you on a streak, you gotta get off, you gotta go back, you gotta reset the lobby, feeling the flow.
New swap build feature.
I've been on both sides of what Stacks just said, and this is such a nice quality of life feature that we just wanted to show it again, because everybody has been in that situation before. Whether you are in the same city or the same lobby as your squad,
yes,
somebody needs to change their build, and in the past, they would have to back out of My Career, go all the way to the main menu, select that new build, go back into My Career, and then
yo, they're very intentional with the screenshots they show, right? Like
kind of time consuming.
I gotta
want to
make
get
some
you
videos.
playing basketball quicker. So as Eric showed off, with this
rim
new swap
reaping
build
rim
feature,
protector.
make that switch without leaving the city.
Oh, my
You don't
mid-range
leave your
slashers
squad,
back.
You don't leave the server. It just switches in the other build that you want to use. And we are intentionally letting this video play on loop a couple times just to let you know how fast it is, because that is real gameplay. That is real capture of somebody on the PS5
that's fast.
using this feature. And in the time I've been talking, it probably looped maybe 5 or 6 times. I didn't count. But it is really fast, and it is like a massive quality of life upgrade that will improve your experience as well. So as Stack said, maybe an underrated feature that I think many of you are excited about Parks, and hopefully you don't miss that now we have the build swap feature as well.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and go get y'all centers, man. Stop playing. Y'all not point guards. Go get that center and do it quick, because y'all see how fast it can happen, man. Next up, let's talk about something we saw at Community Day a little bit, which is the My Court. It looks beautiful, brand new. I feel like we haven't had a My Court that look like this. So, yeah, let's break it down a little bit more.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, the My Court is your personal gym. So that is where you go to freestyle. You can do drills in there. There's a ball machine. You can practice your dribble moves, your jump shots. If you want to practice those new no dip quick catch and shoots, that is a good place to do it as well. It is your home, so you can practice either alone or you can kind of invite your friends over and you can play together.
This is good.
And this year there are new customization options. And I think this is one of the best looking My Courts, regardless of those customization options, just because it's got a nice aesthetic, but also just because you can bring up the full arena and court editor to design your floor. You can put your name on the baseline. You can customize the logos on the court, the basketball stanchions, all of that can be customized to personalize your My Court however you like, which is really nice to make sure your home is looking good, because a lot of you spend a lot of time in there practicing your shots, or maybe, you know, you need to, and making sure your timing is on point. So you just want to make sure that your My Court looks on point as well. That's the upgrades in the My Court this year, Stacks.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Next up, it looks like we were going to talk a little bit more about My Career.
I'm gonna have to figure this out.
We weren't here for when the trailer dropped, so we're just going to go
figure out how to
over
call
it
myself.
just a little bit more.
Yeah, so I mean, if you missed it, we did post the My Career story trailer last week. It is like a cinematic, it's almost like a movie-like trailer, and those of you who've seen it know what I mean. But many of you since then have been asking where the
That's
My
crazy.
Career Courtside Report is, and I mentioned that we would drop a few small details here on the stream today. But really, we don't want to spoil the whole thing. We do want you to experience it for yourself. But since you asked, we will talk about the small things. But first, let's play the trailer, just in case anybody hasn't seen it.
You gonna give me a reason to play My Career today? This year?
We're entering the range where you could hear your name called.
Bet. Okay, everybody remember. I want to hear it on TV first, okay?
Marching orders
All
haven't changed. Got it.
All right. Quiet. Next pick is in.
Moments like this don't just happen.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft,
It's finally happening. I know. it's surreal.
the Golden State Warriors select
Hey, Golden
Got it
State
right.
Warriors.
Yeah, I'm 101, number one. We the best. It's another one. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm
It's
here
your
bright and
boy.
early, 6 a.m., ready to get my first workout in. Today, we're going to play Kobe Starks, the highest ranked player in Vermont. But you know me, I'm not afraid of a challenge.
Yo, the movement is so smooth.
Hey,
It could be real shifty.
The scout couldn't make it.
I need to go to LA.
But son, you just need to be patient.
No one cares about us here. I need to be where the competition is.
Let's go!
MP, Dion. Nice to finally meet you in person, young brother.
You too. This is my first time in LA.
You got a unique chance to do something special here, MP. Don't waste a second of it.
My job at the agency is to identify diamond in the rough talent at a high school level.
You belong back home. You know, slinging breakfast to townies.
You have a lot more growing up to do than you realize.
It do feel like a
I'm
movie,
a big
no
believer
cap.
in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe.
They added the overseas to it, joint.
Dreams happen. And you owe it to yourself to make it happen.
Facts.
The path isn't always easy.
For me, it's just about getting 1% better every day. Let's hoop.
The road to the top isn't always obvious.
Dang.
Good game, bro.
That was mad fun, bro.
But this is where legacies are made.
Yo,
you
the
are the
step backs
consensus
are.
favorite for Rookie of the Year.
This is our time,
Dang.
our moment, our game, our championship.
Driftiana.
So,
They still here.
how will you make yours? NBA 2K26. Ball over everything.
That's crazy.
Most people can only
I don't know.
experience this in a training.
I gotta see. Not really a My Career guy.
By the way, before we talk about my career, I did get a chance to catch up to the chat as that trailer was playing, and I do see a lot of questions about the rec and Ante Up and the theater. And we do want to confirm that those are back, right? We did give Park a lot of love this year, and I think that is going to be extremely exciting to play. But rec, Ante Up, theater, those are all back. And by the way, I think the rec trailer, many of you may have seen it in the trailer and didn't know that that was the rec. But the new rec environment is awesome. It's like an upscale gym, and I think you guys are gonna have a lot of
The
fun
rec look
playing there as
fire,
well.
too.
But yes, rec, Ante Up, theater,
So I go
those
back to my
modes
theater
are
chaos,
back.
but
They
it's
were
Starting
not
Park.
removed. Yes, starting five
Might not be the wave.
is back as well. Anyways, my career.
Oh, the starting five was cool.
I love that trailer. Our marketing teams, our creative teams did a great job putting that one together. But you guys asked for more detail. So Stacks and I can drop a few small
Let's
things.
see.
The first one is just a
This
reminder.
for you,
because
Dom?
We talked about it during the roadmap stream. Which
Mr.
is
I
that
get to
this year you
season
can get
48.
drafted based on your performance and how well you fit each team. Or alternatively, you could optionally do a private workout for a specific team and try to force your way there. Some people want to get drafted. Some people just want to pick the Lakers or the Knicks or whatever team they want to be on. So it is up to you. If you want to get drafted or you want to pick your team, our dev team has implemented the system
Let's
to
see.
balance the best of both worlds.
Is my career
Some of you
gonna
may have heard
be
us talk about that already a couple weeks
worth it?
back. The second thing is what our dev team calls passion projects. So, you'll meet your agent in the My Career story, and he is, of course, going to be getting you opportunities behind the scenes, just like most of My Career years when your agent is doing that. And we do still have endorsements, which many of you are familiar with in My Career.
Okay.
But this year, there are also new passion project quest lines. So one example that, will somewhat spoil, I guess, not a huge spoiler, but one example of a passion project is that you can recruit different NBA stars like Cade Cunningham to start club teams in the league that you want to create. So there's more variety going on off the court as well. But the last one is my favorite one. But I will say, if you don't want any spoilers at all, mute us for the next 15 seconds. If you don't want to hear this.
Mute it.
So go ahead and mute if you don't want to hear it.
Spoiling it
But
for
for
you.
the first time, the My Career story can extend all the way to the playoffs. So there will be a storyline there as well. And I know Stacks, you
Interesting.
and many other creators like Smooth, Dula, Spider, I'm just naming a couple. You guys, I can't wait to hear what you think and what the community thinks about this year's My Career. It is probably one of my favorite in many years. I'm probably going to play that. I know many people are like, hey, I'm just going to skip the My Career story. I think this one is worth playing. So hopefully you guys do as well. I'm going to at least get through some of it on Friday before I go into the city.
Before you go into the city? You lost your mind.
Good, man.
Lost your mind. I'll be playing My Career in April of the following year.
Builder. So I'm looking forward to seeing what My Career has to offer this year, sir.
Well, with that,
Come on.
that is everything in this courtside report. Look, we are so close to being able to play NBA 2K26. I am so excited. I hope you guys are as well. You get to get your friends together, make a crew, get creative with how you want to make a crew look. Go into the beautiful new parks, try to set some streaks, break some streaks. It's up to you. And really just have a great time playing ball wherever you are. So in the city, that could be the park, theater, the rec, Ante Up, Proving Ground, Starting 5. I promise you will always have something to do in the city this year. The Courtside Report is up on the NBA 2K website that has both the full dev blog, the written version.
That was good.
And of course, the videos that we showed today. Those are all up on the NBA 2K website in case you want to read anything at your own pace.
The best
or
game
if you missed
mode.
part of this stream and you want to hear me and Stacks talk about it and watch it again, the stream VOD will be up
I don't know.
as well. We are going to now do one final sign off for the road to 2K26. If you have finished your Twitch drops time today, make sure you claim it in your Twitch inventory. Then go to the NBA 2K Twitch drops website at nba.2k.com.
Well, we do got the Pro-Am and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And when you are on that website, you're going to want to scroll down a little bit, click the login button, and log in with the same Twitch account that you watched our streams
a little more
with.
arcadey,
and then
but
the page is going to refresh, and your locker code, either
it
1 or 2,
seems
depending
like
on how long you watched,
you're trying to get
or
that
NBA
legend grind,
2K26
top 10 grind,
will be up on that page.
You might just
use
have to
those
be in the
when you
in
get
the
into the
park.
game very, very soon.
With
Because,
some
of course,
sweats.
early access with the Superstar Edition
Mix
or
the
League
days.
No Doubt
Yeah,
Edition does start
Listen,
this Friday.
I'm gonna need you to
at
get a
9 a.m.
full-time
Pacific
job at
time.
home.
So we are only 2
all I
days
need to
away
say.
from getting to play NBA 2K26. And for those of you who have been asking, it is a global release time, meaning it will release at 9 a.m. Pacific time on August 29th for everybody. So whatever the equivalent time is of 9 a.m. Pacific time, if you're in Eastern, that's like 12
That's
p.m.
gonna be at noon.
Whatever the equivalent
12 p.m.
times is
Eastern.
for you around the world,
12 p.m.
that
Eastern.
is when early access will
Going
begin
live.
on Friday. You don't
We
need to
locking
take a trip
in.
to New Zealand to try to play earlier.
Noon for
you
us,
will
yeah.
be able to do a global release time at August 29th.
Every
on
time
Friday
the game
at
drops,
9 a.m. Pacific time.
the server's down.
And later there, this week, Stacks and I and one more
Let's
special
see
guest.
if they
we are
fix
also
it this
gonna be
time.
here on Friday for our first community show of the year. We're going to play 2K26 with you all in the chat. So that is going to be fun as well. But last thing, before you all leave, it is my last time asking this year. We would really appreciate if you took our community
No more
survey.
early play with New
Let us know
Zealand.
what
Nah.
you thought about everything
was
in the
gone.
city that we talked about today.
They stopped doing
We
that
are
when
going
they
to put a
found out.
QR code up on the screen and also pin the link in the chat. It is only going to take you maybe 3 or 4 minutes to do, and it does seriously help us to get that feedback right away from you all. We want to know what you guys like the most, whether that was the park, the cruise, anything
was
that we
good.
talked about today. We do
The
want to
crew
know
joint's gonna be
what you
crazy
guys
because we about to have
like the most.
GHA at number 1.
Stacks, that's going to do it for me. You got anything else?
Look,
Man, I'll just see y'all soon, man. Real soon. I'm ready, man. I'm locked in.
it's over.
I'm ready. Friday cannot come more quickly. So that is going to do it for us. Look, we
Bro,
wanna
I got
thank
a lot of
everybody
planning
for
to
tuning
do.
into these Road to 2K26
I gotta
streams.
change
We've been
everything.
doing these all summer long. So whether you were watching here or if you are a co-streamer doing a reaction
Come
stream,
on.
shout out to you
GHA
guys in your
about to be
chats
number
as
1.
well.
About
It
to
is
put you-
really
about to
fun
put
for me and
GHA on the map
Stacks
this
and our
year.
producers to be able to do these with you all
Look.
live and see your reactions. But really, we are just 2 people who get
Now
to
I
show
gotta go
off.
turn around and
We
make some
work with so
content
many
right
people
now.
on our dev team who have worked really hard building this game for you all. They implemented a lot of your feedback that we've talked about throughout these last couple weeks, and to
Look,
make this
you
hopefully
did.
the
I ain't
best
gonna lie.
NBA 2K yet. And of course, for those Courtside Report videos that you guys have been watching at the start of
Facts.
these streams, shout out to Tyrese, Paige Beckers, our marketing teams, our creative teams who put all those together
on.
for you guys to
Now's the time.
learn all about the new features in each mode.
This is
So,
it, man.
Look, thank you guys
Come
all
on.
again for tuning in. We will see you on Friday for early access
That
right
is
here on
it,
the
yeah.
NBA 2K Twitch channel. And we are looking forward to an amazing year for 2K26. So until then,
Tap
see you
into the
soon.
Discord. It's the pinned comment in the chat. Make sure you guys stay in there. We're going to talk about builds. We're going to talk about strategy. We're going to find people to play with. Tune in because we're just getting started. I love y'all, and I will see you on Friday. See you on Friday. Peace, peace. Shauna, Don, Brian, love you. It's game time.